Negotiate with us. And I understand that it is a policy. We are here and willing to accept consequences until you are willing to fold to our demands.
Fold to your demands, but then you said negotiate.
This isn't ending until our demands are met.
Take a shower! Take a shower! Take a shower! Take a
Okay, folks, so I thought this was an interesting subject to bring up. Now, I don't believe that this will ever go anywhere, but let me show you this. This was an idea brought about by Representative Andy Ogles, a Republican who introduced this Republican bill, of course, that pro-Hamas students, the activists, could be sent to Gaza for 6 months under this bill. A new House bill would send any person charged and convicted with unlawful pro-Hamas activity on college campuses to Gaza, sentencing them to at least 6 months of community service. Students have abandoned their classes to harass other students and disrupt campus-wide activities, including university commencement ceremonies nationwide. Enough is enough. That's why I introduced legislation to send any person convicted of unlawful activity on the campus of an American university since October 7th, 2023 to Gaza to complete a minimum of 6 months of community service. I think this is a wonderful idea. Will this bill work? Well, no. No, it probably won't go through. But I think he's obviously, he's doing what most Republicans do now, which is not much. But I think there, as far as a kind of a hit piece or making a really good contrast or to display the contradictions in these protests kind of makes me smile, kind of makes me laugh. It won't go anywhere. And as people have said in the comments, because I've done this video twice now, so I screwed it up the first time. But anyway, one of the first comments here by Jim Omix is a good point. He says, this bill will never pass. We all know it. They should be working on closing the southern border. Of course they should. Do Republicans want to work on the most crucial things? Probably only a few. The majority, remember, they are not interested in really passing too many bills or trying to really make an effort for this. And it is true. I have to say, this guy's right. That should be number one priority right now, closing the southern border, working their tails off day and night to do this. But most of them won't, because we know that lobbyists come in from big corporations and tell them, no, we want low wage workers. We want as many illegals as possible here to work for us and do essentially slave labor. We want to get rid of the regular labor and bring in something where we can have maximum profits off these people. So I do agree with that. Somebody says they won't survive 2 days in Gaza. Let them know what they are fighting for. Anyway, glorious piece of legislation. Supporting terrorism has consequences. This is the way. And here it is again, too, of course. You know, if you send the LGHDTV movement over there, who supports Palestine, apparently, this is part of Sharia law. They're going to get chucked off a roof. And so this is a meme is very relevant, showing an LGHDTV get thrown off a roof. And yeah, so Subi says, well, this won't go anywhere because the authority to forcibly send U.S. citizens to foreign countries is restricted to the military, but the concept is satisfying to consider. Yeah, of course. So they can deport, just don't want to do it to the illegals pouring across the border. Got it. I love this. They have a lot of New York. Hamas is about to get a lot of reinforcements. Well, as I've said, these people, again, same story as all the time. Especially the dupes, I would say the white liberal kids who are helping this out, or truly probably the majority of these kids are mentally ill. They have, they're looking for a purpose to their secular religion right now, secular religion of Marxism. They don't have a purpose, and the only purpose to fulfill that maximum purpose, if you've been groomed by Marxist at a university system, is to go out there and cause chaos and anarchy, and that's pretty much it. That's that world revolution thing that Marx and Lenin just love, and that's what these kids are doing. And it's always under the guise or the veneer of I'm doing good, I'm helping the world. But really what it's about is pointing back at themselves. It's a narcissistic fantasy, a LARPing fantasy to go out there and buy some garb and buy a kind of a Muslim looking hat off of Amazon and then go out there and say, I'm going to do a hunger strike. But what I question is when you do a hunger strike, which is meant to do some sort of sacrifice, you're sacrificing your health. You actually are doing that. Is that right away you turn around and go, well, the university needs to do a welfare check every hour on us and take our vitals every hour. Then I start to go, oh, I don't really believe in your hunger strike. If you're checking on your vitals and all this stuff, that you're not willing to go, no, you know what? I'm going to deprive myself of this for 24, 48 hours, and I'm going to really commit to it. No, what I'm going to do is ask for people to come check my vitals, and that's fine. But on the hour, every hour, stuff like that. And then when the cameras are off, I just highly suspect that some of these people, there may be a few committed ones, but I suspect some of them also are just eating. They're just eating food when the camera's not on or at nighttime when it's hard to see. So I don't know. The claims of commitment here are dubious at best because I really haven't seen or heard of too many instances of anybody flying over there from these colleges. Any of these students flying over there going, gosh, I can afford $90,000 in tuition. I should be able to afford a plane ticket over to Israel or Gaza. But I haven't heard anything about that. I haven't seen any evidence of that. And I believe that that's actually really good. If you went over there and actually did charitable work, then I would go, okay, you do believe in this cause. But they're not. Again, this is kind of a LARPing cosplay that these children are doing. And so, I don't know, that's my feelings on that. Send the trans first. I don't know. Lassie Lodsnitzer says, good, they will need free labor to build the new Gaza without tunnels. Middle Eastern Palestinians might have a great place to raise their children without the control of the terrorist group Hamas. Who knows, people that identify as a rainbow might even be able to live there for about 4 or 5 days, and then they'll get thrown off a roof, I guarantee. So don't go over there. You people who are the Queers for Palestine, I will just give you a good piece of advice. Don't go over to Gaza, okay? It will be the biggest wake-up call ever, and then you'll be flying off a roof. So if they were that bothered about Gaza, they would go there anyway, which proves they hate them, but use them as an excuse to hate Jews as well. Yes, I believe that true. Hamas is really, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. They're trying to bring relief aid and food in with trucks to Gaza, and there's video now. I'm not going to show it because it's violent. It's show somebody die, but they're grabbing these truck drivers out of these trucks, bringing food and killing them. And then they'll take the truck and steal all the food. And that's what Hamas is doing. So all Hamas supporters must be deported to Gaza immediately. A one-way ticket is sufficient. There's no need for a return trip. This law is probably DOA, and it will never be enforced. It will never happen. But it's a good thought. It gets attention to this congressman, this person who proposed this bill. It highlights something, it gets some clicks. It makes you think because it's just one more way of looking at their hypocrisy. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting to bring up. Anyway, so let me know your thoughts, folks. So please put a like on the video if you like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.